and the he answers for the initiate, light. So the first link is the fact that the initiate asks for light. The second link consists in the fact that the word light is not defined, as far as I can tell, by reading the entire first degree ritual. But it is answered in the third degree ritual, where the Mason is taught this. The all-seeing eye symbolizes that true knowledge of the deity and is the light of which the Mason travels in search. Notice that the Mason does not find the true knowledge of deity in the Bible or in his church or synagogue. He finds it in the Masonic Lodge. If he doesn't find it in his church, that means that the deity is not the God of the Bible, because you learn the true knowledge in Masonry. So therefore, it is some other God. So the second link is the fact that the light that the Mason searches for is the true knowledge of deity found in the Masonic Lodge. Now the third piece of the chain is found in the book Morals and Dogma, written by Albert Pike the Mason, who wrote the rituals for all 33 degrees in the Masonic Lodge. He wrote this in the explanation of the 19th degree ritual of the Masonic Lodge. This is contained on page 321 of Morals and Dogma. Lucifer, the light bearer. Is it he who bears the light? Doubt it not. I would like to confirm that Lucifer is the light bearer by defining the name from Webster's Dictionary. Lucifer is a Latin name made by joining two separate words to form one word. Lucis is Latin for light, and Fere is Latin for bearer or bringer. So Lucifer is defined as the light bearer. Now let me return to the subject of the three links. Notice what the Masons have done. They have put together three separate links into a chain. You as a Mason are then supposed to link the three yourself in the following manner. Link number one, the Mason asks for light. Link number two, he is told that the light is the true knowledge of deity. And then the third link is he is taught that Lucifer is the light bearer. That means that he is to take these three separate statements and link them together to conclude that Lucifer, Satan, the devil, also known as the devil, as I said, is the true God. Lucifer, Satan, also known as the devil, is the true God, the true knowledge of deity. Now notice that the Masons can never say that directly, or millions of their members would quit. So they conceal it in their own words. May I remind you what Albert Pike wrote. If you reflect, my brother, you will no doubt suspect that some secret meaning was concealed in these words. And the reason they had to conceal this truth from the average Mason is because if they said it directly, most of the Masons would leave the lodge. Because the secret meaning concealed in their words is their belief that Lucifer, the devil, is the true knowledge of deity. So they had to conceal it. But the Mason who studies and reflects will be able to figure it out. But there is one more statement that we must examine before we leave this subject. And that is taken from the book written by Albert Pike entitled Legenda. Here's what it says. Masonry permits the utterance of false interpretations which serve the double purpose of misleading the ignorant, the idle, and the indolent. And the word indolent is defined as the lazy, who it is desirable to lead astray. So here we can see that Albert Pike, considered by most to be the greatest Mason of all time, is calling his brothers who do not see the secret ignorant. You're ignorant if you don't see the secret according to the greatest Mason of all time. That doesn't seem to me to be very brotherly. Now let me show you that the Masons do not teach that the God who created the universe is the true deity. The first 10 words of the Bible are,